Hello again, we're back. Back in the world. I've got some more textures. I made some more textures between the last episode and this one. Obviously the little solar arrays textured now. The only annoying thing about those is that they don't light up like the other solar arrays. They don't have one texture for when they're off and one texture for when they're on. They just have the one texture, so it doesn't show when it's active. But if you right click it, it does, but you can't see it. But well, yeah. I thought the alloy furnace was pretty cool. I'm not sure whether I showed this last time. If you put these in together, you can actually use copper instead of iron. Make red alloy wire. Not in the grid. Pretty neat, neat front, if I do say so myself. So yeah, that's I quite like that. So first thing I want to get started on today, I think, will be these machines, because these are really slow at the moment. I've been finding, especially the macerator. Macerator is just the slowest machine ever, because I mean, obviously it multiplies ore, but it's just very slow, like despairingly slow. So I was thinking we'll make a faster one, make the advanced version, and also the advanced version of the furnace. So for that we need, whoops, can't even spell it. There we go, we'll need the rotary macerator. Now, I'm not going to click on that because it will crash the game for some reason, which I still don't know yet. But I think I know how to make it. So, what we need is an advanced machine block. And to get that, we'll need obviously a machine block. We'll need more refined iron for a start. We might as well cook about a stack up. Well, actually, no, we won't have time for that. Need to keep things short. Cook about half a stack up. And we'll need a machine block, like so. Seen those before, I'm sure, if you watch the last few episodes. And we will need some coal. Now, how many of these will we need? I have a feeling we'll need quite a few. So I'll put half a stack of that in the macerator, which will obviously take ages. I don't think there's much else to do other than that. We could do with making some more bronze, however, so we'll get some copper and some tin. Oops. There we go, more bronze. And we'll need some more tin. So yeah, macerate that into coal dust, obviously. And we'll be doing something with that coal dust in a minute. Anyway, one of the things we need to craft to make the advanced machine block, in turn, it's an item. And I don't think that's the way it's made. Is an advanced alloy. Now, advanced alloy is made, I have a feeling, is it the other way around? It's dark to light, I think, isn't it? So we have the tin on the bottom. There we go. Mixed metal ingot, which will, if we compress it, eventually, you get two, obviously, for one recipe, which is pretty nice. Still, they're quite expensive. Any rubber? No. I never remember these things. Anyway, yeah, makes us one advanced alloy. Now we will need probably another lot of ingots. another 2 mixed metal ingots, and we'll put those in the compressor. How's the coal dust doing? Aha. Now we can actually combine the coal dust in a 2x2 shape, make raw carbon fibre. Now we'll need another one before we can do anything with that, but yes, it will happen. I'll just make another machine block while we're here, and this must be pretty boring for you viewers, so I will be back once the coal is macerated and the iron is smelted and the stuff has compressed. Okay, be right back. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, all the coal has finished finally. Took it blooming ages. And I'll just make a couple more raw carbon fibres with it. Now, to do anything with these carbon fibres, we need to... They're pretty much useless on their own, but you can combine them anywhere. Put 2 of them anywhere in the crafting table, and you get these raw carbon meshes. And I might have done slightly too much coal dust, but these raw carbon meshes can be compressed into carbon plate, I think it's called, which is the second component we'll need for our machine block, our advanced machine block, that is. Waiting. Oh no, actually, I think I did the right amount of coal. Anyway, while that's compressing, I think I'll be getting on with another thing that I've been planning to do. Now, yeah, this thing is going to be... I'm going to use it for a different thing in the future, but at the moment it's going to be designed to help me get the most out of my coal, because I am running a little bit low, as you can see. And even though I have a solar array out there, I am needing to generate a little bit from the generator. So what we're going to do is make an item that will help increase our coal's life, if you like, by changing it into another item. Now, this is called a coke oven. It's from RailCraft. As you can see, make these coke oven bricks. So we'll need several of these. 27, if I'm right. Oh, we need more sand. Sand. Do we have any? No, we don't. I wonder if I had it registered in the transmutation tablet. I did not. It's not like we're it's not really like we're running out, but we might as well transmute some. I'll put it in here. Get some gunpowder. We don't really need gunpowder. Not at the moment, anyway. Oh yes. Lots and lots of sand. I think that's right, isn't it? There's the sand. There are the bricks. I made sure I had quite a few bricks beforehand. That should be about all we need. Actually, I think it's 26 that we need, but never mind. Lots and lots of bricks and sand. Might as well transmute it back into gunpowder, actually. Gunpowder's pretty high AMC, 192. So you can just get it from creepers. Anyway, yes. We'll go outside to build this. Don't really want to bother with it inside, it's not that important. So I think I'll build it just here, maybe. And of course my drill's just digging at hyper speed. As usual. Interesting that grass takes slightly longer to to dig. Anyway, here are our coke oven bricks. And we simply build them in a 3x3 format like this. 3x3x3 that is. But with the middle one empty, which is why we only need 26. Because of course 3 cubed 26. Anyway, as you can see, the middle updates, and we right-click anywhere on this, and it'll give us this coke oven interface. Now this slot here is for coal, not charcoal, just coal. And we put it in there, and in this slot should appear coal coke, which is quite a bit longer life than coal. I don't think it has an EMC, and obviously you can't macerate it and turn it into coal dust. But it's more useful for burning in things. And also we get a byproduct called, what's it called? Creosote oil, which will build up in here in this tank, and we can bucket it out, as you can see, or we can pipe it out, which I will show you later, maybe in another episode, I don't know. Do these bricks have any EMC? No. Okay. I didn't think they did. So, put that back in there, and grab our carbon plates. Now if you arrange the carbon plates, the advanced alloys and the machine blocks in here, we should get ourselves advanced machine blocks. These are one step up from the regular machine blocks. And for these recipes we'll also need to, what modes are wrench in? Lossless wrench mode, there we go. So I'll grab our macerator and our electric furnace. And yes, for the macerator we'll need the macerator in the middle, an advanced machine block, and refined iron around the outside, which will make us the rotary macerator. And this might not look a lot different, but trust me, it is. As you can see, it's got two slots on the top. Now, it doesn't macerate both of these slots. That just seems to be a storage slot for some reason. I don't really know why it's there. But it is. I normally just put some random stuff in there, so if I'm piping stuff in, it doesn't automatically go into there. Anyway, but as you can see, it's got two slots. Now, this is because, well, if you put a stack of ore in there, you can leave it, and it will macerate into those two slots, because obviously you get two dust for each ore, and so that's obviously a stack multiplied by 2. You can fit two stacks in there, and these are upgrade slots like the other machines. We're still on low voltage though, so we shouldn't need upgrades at the moment. Anyway, we'll just get some copper, 7 copper, and this will be our induction furnace. Here it is. And yep, as you can see, 2 slots in the top for dust. You know, two stacks, smelts into 2 other stacks. Pretty simple. But yeah, you can see it says heat here, and in the rotary macerator it says speed. Now, what's special about the advanced machines is that they build up their respective, whatever you'd call it, their respective unit over time. They will, as they're on and smelting things, they will build up heat or speed, or with the advanced version of the compressor, it'll build up PSI, which is unit of pressure. So, but that's only if you have stuff, you know, processing all the time inside these machines. But we can provide a redstone signal to them, like so, and they will be on all the time. Now that will mean they will draw 1 EU per tick, so there'll be a constant loss of power if they're not doing anything. But that is, I think, a very small loss when you compare it to how fast these things go. Is rather incredible. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of ore left over that we need to process. So I'll be back in a minute once these two have charged up to full velocity and heat.